Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Rofi Anwar Syaputra. I am an undergraduate student at Muhammadiyah University of Surakarta, where I am majoring in elementary school teacher education. Today, I will be presenting my research on practicality test of the RUPAD educational game on money-related problems material. It is designed to improve the teaching and learning of mathematics, particularly in solving money-related problems. So, in the background of the studies, in today's rapidly advancing technological era, integrating technology into education is really essential. Various tools, including educational games, have been proven to boost student engagement and make learning more enjoyable. My research focuses on using game-based learning, particularly with the Construct Tree engine, to teach the challenging topic of money-related problems in elementary school mathematics. The problem identified through observation at SD Negeri Seragen 6 is that despite having adequate facilities, teaching resources are still limited to traditional formats like PPT slides and videos. This often leaves students less engaged, especially with subjects like mathematics, which they find difficult and less interesting. My goal is to develop an educational game that makes learning about money management both interactive and enjoyable, ultimately fostering better understanding and practical skills for everyday use. The research purpose. Based on the background presented, issues in schools revealed a lack of engaging learning media in mathematics, particularly in money-related problems. This results in students often feeling bored and less interested in learning mathematics. The new strategies are needed to address these issues, specifically through the development of the RUPAD educational game. The purpose of this study is to test the feasibility and test the practicality of the RUPAD educational game for teaching the material on solving money-related problems. This learning media is expected to enhance students' motivation in mathematics and assist teachers in facilitating access to the material on solving money-related problems. The methods that I'm going to be used is, my research is followed the research and development method, using the RDDIE model developed by Dick and Carey at 2009. However, we only focused on the development stage. In the analysis phase, through interviews and observation, we found that students were often disengaged due to the lack of interactive media. To address this, the RUPAD game was designed as a 2D platformer, embedding math problems within an engaging game environment. The development of the game was done using Construct Tree, and it was validated by both media and material experts. For data collection, we used a questionnaire with a Likert scale ranging from 1 to 5, where 1 indicates very poor and 5 indicates very good. The validation and practicality test followed the method outlined by Is Haryadi and Aryo. At the results and discussion, the first one is the analysis stage. Based in the initial review, we identified the issues related to teaching mathematics on money-related problems at SD Negeri Seragen 6. The target audience was 4th grade students, and the learning materials were mostly traditional printed materials, PPT slides, and videos. This caused students to lose interest and feel bored because there was a lack of engaging digital media. Additionally, teachers lacked creativity and innovation in using interactive learning media, which made it harder for students to grasp the concept of solving money-related problems. To address this, we developed the RUPAD game as a 2D platformer adventure called Rupiah Adventure. It integrates challenges and quizzes on solving money-related problems, making the learning process more interactive and enjoyable. At the design stage of the RUPAD educational game includes game objectives, user interface design, level assets, level design, and questions related to solving money problems. The main objective of this RUPAD educational game is to collect coins scattered in each level to unlock the quiz board, where players must answer questions correctly to progress to the next level. The first figure is initial view, that is the initial view of the RUPAD educational game. And the second figure is in-game UI. The UI consists of a movement set, heart level, and the level indicators. The third figure is pause menu UI. It indicates that the game is paused. The fourth figure is the view of the level 6, where things can be more difficult and more challenging for the students. There is a turtle there as an enemy to be more engaged, to be more challenging. Then at the fifth figure, it is a locked question, so you have to collect all of the coins to unlock a question. Then the sixth figure is a question answered correctly, and the seventh figure is a question answered incorrectly. At the development stage of the RUPAD educational game began with an analysis phase, which involved observations and interviews with a teacher at SD Negeri Seragen 6. This allowed us to identify existing problems in the teaching of mathematics. Based on these findings, we determined the solution to develop the RUPAD educational game. The design process encompassed several steps: establishing the game concept and title, gathering image assets for the design, creating engagement level, and preparing question guidelines. Importantly, the questions were aligned with the curriculum standards specified in Decree number 032 HKR 2024, which outlines competency achievements in the curriculum Merdeka. Once the design was finalized, we proceed with development using the Construct 3 engine, leveraging various internet resources and guidance from someone experienced in using Construct 3 to facilitate this process. After completing the development stage, we conducted a media validity test and a material validity test to assess the product feasibility. Additionally, a product practicality test was performed using a questionnaire to evaluate the practicality and effectiveness of the game. The media feasibility test conducted by PGSD lecturers at Muhammadiyah University of Surakarta received an average score of 4.94 or 98.8%, indicating the media is very valid. The material feasibility test conducted by 2 fourth grade teachers from SD Negeri Seragen 6 and 1 teacher from SD Negeri Ngerombo 1 received an average score of 4.33 or 86.6%, also indicating the material is very valid. The practicality test conducted by the same teachers resulted in an average score of 4.1093 or 82.18%, showing that the RUPAD game is very practical to use. Conclusion: the media visibility test by one of the lecturers at the elementary teacher education program in Muhammadiyah University of Surakarta received an average score of 4.94 and a percentage of 98.8%, with a validity level of very valid. The results of the material feasibility test by two fourth grade teachers at SD Negeri Sargen 6 and one fourth grade teacher at SD Negeri Ngerombo 1 obtained an average score of 4.33 and a percentage of 86.6% with a validity level very valid. The practicality test results from two fourth grade teachers at SD Negeri Sragen 6 and one fourth grade teacher at SD Negeri Ngerombo 1 showed an average score of 4.1093 and a percentage of 82.18%, indicating that the application is very practical. Overall, the RUPAD educational game was declared very practical and visible to be implemented as a mathematics learning media on the topic of solving money-related problems. So that was from my research. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.